この玉符はその媒体に過ぎない。
Word has it you accomplished quite the feat in Notcry. You and your... Tell me, did you ever wonder about the other?
果てしない歳月が白馬の仙人と偽りの月を一つにしてしまった。影の月が消え去れば紫伯もまた。
Oh no! So, by bringing the moon back, we actually...
Do not burden yourself with such thoughts. Because of your actions, a promising opportunity... Yes, and that is why I invited you here tonight. Your connection to that broken... However, while I had hoped to receive your assist, I must admit a certain reluctance to implicate you in more of Tevat's secrets. Oh, you are someone who once traveled through the boundless sea of stars. I cannot help but wonder... Such is your conviction, then.
では、最初の秘密を教えよう。紫伯はすでに死んでいる。潜むその存在は、三指神の一人に過ぎない。
Wait! The White Horse Adeptus is dead? Weren't you
Please, remain calm, Paimon. The three deadly selves is a practice used by those engaged in spiritual cultivation. Because in the moment before her death, someone preserved the shattered... If we retrieve the three fragments of her soul...
So that means we can...
Yes. Provided we retrieve the fragments of her soul.
そうだ。実は彼女は紫伯の上司神で、名を死去という。
The essence that resides within her is a heavenly soul, also known as Taiguang. Thus, this self is the closest to Zibai's true nature.
死去に関しては影の月に囚われているため、俺たちには何もできない。他二つの魂の根源を探し出し、
Her second deadly self is called Ziju. After Zibai's death, she fell into a slumber deep beneath the earth in what is now known as the Chasm. The essence within her is the Earth Soul, also known as Zhongli. She is the self that inherited most of Zibai's memories and wisdom.
The chasm? So...
That won't be necessary. I sensed her presence on the Jade It's possible. The return of the Frost Moon awakened her, and she emerged from the chasm alongside that batch of ancient artifacts.
Wait! That must be why you agreed to help...
Indeed. So in truth, Miss Linlong was... The third deadly self is Zichao. The essence within her is the human soul, also known as Yojing, Zibai's shade. Thus she is the most free-spirited among the three. She lent me her aid during the Archon War, 1,000 years ago. But later, as her powers waned, I imagine finding Zichao should prove the most troublesome. So,
we need to find...
Locating her should not prove difficult. In life, Zibai was fond of mortals, and as the self who inherited most of her memories and wisdom, Ziju should be the same. It's possible she has possessed someone, and is meandering the bustling streets of Liyue Harbor as we speak.
Possess someone? Wait!
What if she raided a tomb and dug up some...
Exactly! Lu Xianxiang!
It seems you have a lead in mind already.
She'd still be at Boo Boo Pharmacy. She was super agitated when she first got there, so do you think it could be her?
It's quite possible. The deadly selves are impure beings that can easily influence more. A sound plan.
But you're leaving?
I must. Zichao went into hiding after the Archon War. If I am to have any success tracking her down, then...
But there's still so much you haven't told us! Like, not to mention who it was that preserved the fragments of her soul.
Should our endeavor prove successful, then naturally those answers will follow. It would seem that this is a question you are unwilling to... It was the Avatar of Time. So...
The ruler of time saved her soul.
Indeed. preserving what remains of Zibai's soul in the moment. However, there is no telling what effect it has had on the three deadly selves.
解凍祭の夜、リーユエ港では願いを込めた消灯が大量に飛ばされる。それによって
When that happens, the cage that confines the first deadly self will open. For if we fail to retrieve the other two soul fragments in time, Zibai's resurrection is hopeless. As I mentioned before, the answers to your remain. Let us hope that all proceeds smoothly in the days to come.
新月が生まれ、
Consequently, strange phenomena have manifested within Longon's former